Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I would like to welcome you to the JC Sunshine Beauty on a Budget series. Now this is a series of videos that I have had in mind to do for a really long time. I'm really interested in financial videos, money management. I follow a lot of that stuff online. I think it's important for me to do some videos that are targeted towards women, towards the things that we love, and to talk about financial planning and money management from a female perspective. So for the first video in my Beauty on a Budget series, I wanted to talk to you about haul videos. Now, we all love haul videos. Haul videos are fun to watch. Haul videos allow us to shop vicariously through our favorite YouTubers, and I really am not against haul videos. So I want to say that right off the bat. I'm not telling you to stop watching haul videos, but I do want to say that we should be careful. And when I say that, I am talking to other YouTubers who film haul videos, who enjoy doing that, who want to give their subscribers what they want, but I am also talking to the people who just watch haul videos just for fun. I want to say that we should be careful because haul videos, if you think about it, haul videos really encourage us to shop. And very often they encourage us to shop for things that we don't need. So you will notice that I don't have too many haul videos. I do have a couple. I don't have too many haul videos on my channel, and I'm not going to be doing many haul videos because I think it's something that we have to be very careful about. When you watch a haul video, if you're watching your favorite YouTuber, you might be watching Jaclyn Hill, you might be watching Jenny Jenkins, you might be watching Patricia Bright, and you look at their haul videos, there are lots of things that you have to bear in mind. First of all, you have to think about the fact that these people might be working with means that we don't have. They might be working with a budget that we don't have available to us, and so they can afford to go out and do haul videos where maybe we can't. And a haul video, really, it's like an ad. It's like a really long ad for a group of different products. When you see it, you get excited. All these products are there in their fancy new packaging, and it's all pretty and it's all brand new and it's fun. And women, we like to shop. We like to shop for fun. It's one of the activities we do for fun. And in a previous video, which I will link right here, I mentioned how I try to avoid recreational shopping. So if you're interested, you can check that video out. Shopping for fun is all well and good. Watching what people have bought is all well and good. But we have to be careful because first and foremost, these people might not necessarily be working with the same means that we have. Another thing about hauls that I would really urge people to think about is the fact that a lot of YouTubers that we watch, they get a lot of products for free. And these might not be the products that they feature in a haul video, but it might mean that the products that you and I would ordinarily go out and spend money on, they're getting for free. So in the end, when they do go out and spend money on, they can afford to buy things that they don't necessarily need, don't necessarily want, because they're saving a lot on other products. So bear that in mind as well. Be very careful, because the lifestyle that we see on YouTube is not necessarily the way that real people live. Everything we see on the internet is not 100% real, and I know you knew that already. But yeah, I just wanted to be sort of the voice of reason and remind you, resist temptation, you know, watch the hauls that your favorite YouTubers do and try and be satisfied in seeing what they have purchased and not tempted to go out and spend money that you don't necessarily have or that you can't necessarily afford to spend on these certain things just because, you know, you're a haul junkie. You know, don't let that really control your spending in that way. Another thing that we have to be careful of is that a lot of the people we watch on YouTube are career YouTubers. Now, I do YouTube for fun, and maybe you do YouTube for fun as well, but a lot of the people that we watch on YouTube do it as a job. And when it's a job, it's approached in a really different manner. So of course, if this is the job that you're doing, you will have allocated certain funds and certain resources to your job. You will have a certain amount of income that you allocate to purchasing better equipment. You will have a certain amount of income that you allocate to maybe outfits that you wear in your YouTube videos because you don't want to be in every video wearing the same thing. You will have a certain amount of money that you might allocate to products that you're going to purchase to review for your subscribers because you know that that's something that they want or that they need or that they're interested in. So these YouTubers will obviously be putting some money aside to do hauls so that they can give you what you want to watch, right? And I think that that's great. But for someone like me and for other small YouTubers, is probably not a really good idea to do hauls just to show subscribers if we're purchasing products that we don't actually need or that we don't necessarily want, because obviously that can make what is otherwise a hobby turn into a very expensive activity. And I firmly believe that you should not sacrifice what you want most for what you want now. So be very careful of that. If you're a YouTuber, be very careful not to be spending too much money on this. And if you're just a viewer, remember a haul, essentially it is an ad, and it's going to create a temptation in you to go out and shop. Am I saying not to watch haul videos? Absolutely not. But when you do watch your haul videos, keep that in mind. So there's certain strategies that I have devised to make sure that when I do watch haul videos, I am not tempted to go out and purchase all of the products that I have seen. The very first thing that I do if I know I'm going to watch a haul video is that I try to select what type of haul videos I watch. I love to watch thrift hauls, hauls where people purchase things on sale, because I know that even if I did succumb to temptation and I went out and I purchased those things, chances are that they wouldn't cost too much money. And also, if it is a thrift haul, if it's something that someone bought at a thrift store, if it's something that someone bought at a thrift store, if it's something that someone bought at a thrift store or at a garage sale, it might be impossible for me to go out and get the exact same item. So that already reduces the urge in me to go out and spend because I saw someone else with something that I want. Another thing that I do is that I might catalog or pull out all of the products that I have that are similar to what the person purchased or that are the same as what that person purchased. So I can tell myself, oh well, they got the brand new Kylie lip kit. Well, I already have a couple matte liquid lipsticks and I really like them. So do I really need to go out and get the Kylie lip kit because it's brand new and everybody's getting it? No, I'm not going to necessarily go out and do that because I already have something, and I remind myself of that, and it helps me to curb my urge to spend. Another thing that I really recommend, and this is particularly if you are a YouTuber, is that you set aside a small amount of money every month that you will probably use for your channel. And it might be something that you use to purchase better equipment or to do haul videos or whatever it is that your channel is about. You invest in it, but to a smaller scale. If every month you put aside, it might be £10, it might be $20, whatever it is that you can afford. You put that aside every month, and then after a while, when you've built up enough, you go out and you do a nice big haul because you know that your viewers want to see that. I think it's a lot smarter than just going out and shopping, purchasing things you don't necessarily even want just because, oh well, I don't know what to do this week, let's do a haul video. You know, people love that. So that is another one of the things that I really recommend. And this, you don't have to be a YouTuber to do that. You want to be able to go out and shop recreationally. I think that you should budget for that rather than just doing it sort of spur of the moment and going out and splurging just because you know that there are new things out there and you're really excited and you want to try them. I think that you should really make sure that you set aside something out of your salary or wherever you get your income from, so that you are able to do that with no regrets. Shopping is so much more fun when you can do it regret-free and guilt-free. So that is it for my first video in my Beauty on a Budget series. I hope you've enjoyed it. In this series, I'm not just going to be talking about beauty, critiquing things that we see on YouTube. It's not really just going to be about that. It's really going to be about how we as women can go out there and have fun and still be practical. How we as women really need to make sure that we are the masters of our financial destiny, because maybe you want to buy a house one day, maybe you want to go out and travel the world, maybe you're looking to buy your first car. I don't know what your situation is, but the fact of the matter is that we're surrounded now by temptations that cause us to do things that we know aren't smart. So I really wanted to kind of be maybe the only person on YouTube. Well, no, there are other people, let's be fair, there are other people. But I wanted to be one of those voices of reason who remind you that that is not real life. People don't just go out every weekend and shop like crazy and buy new handbags and buy new clothes and so they can do outfits of the day and all of these things. No. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate it and subscribe if you want to see more from my JC Sunshine channel. Thank you so much for coming by, and I will see you in my next video.